What's up, guys? It's Jonathan, and welcome to Modern Life Dating. Title of today's video is Dumb, Manipulative, or Both. Today we're going to take a look at an Instagram post that I found on Instagram that I find it interesting. And it's about a girl complaining about Asian stereotypes, and it ties into her personally as well. Now, on the surface, what she says is that basically people in the world, especially men, objectify Asian women in a certain light, and that they shouldn't do this, and that it is wrong, and this advertisement that she saw on the internet should not be allowed. So, right off the bat, it's kind of self-entitled, a little bit presumptuous, but I'll let you be the judge. We'll dive right into it right now. Let's check it out.
Alright, so here is the advertisement that she got upset about. It says, "Meet successful Americans who want a Japanese woman for a serious relationship." She is a Japanese woman herself, 30s, single, and at midnight, this ad pissed her off so badly that she decided to make a post about it on Instagram. Signs of an unhappy person, if you ask me. So I edited out her username, but this is her response. And she says, "I usually ignore stuff that are not too interesting, but ads like this makes me want to gag in my rice bowl. It's just so funny that they pick one particular race as if the whole entire race is just the same. The first reason why this ad is so wrong, in general, people like to be successful, not only men." Oh, a little bitterness, huh? I can sense that. Let's continue here. "Just because men have been given the opportunity to have power in society doesn't mean women want to be with them." Okay, so let's just throw out every single piece of scientific data that shows women prefer a financially successful man. And another part is like, where does she even go off saying people like to be successful, not only men? No shit. In no way does this ad imply that only men can be successful. That's just something that she's perceiving in her, unguided, incorrect perception of reality. And another thing that stands out to me is it says right here, "Just because men have been given the opportunity to have power in society." So women don't have opportunities to be powerful in society. So Estee Lauder, Chanel, all of these global enterprises led by women, started by women, these are just coincidences allowed by men? No, this is her adapting a victim mindset. Second, why have Asian women always been targeted for stupid ads like this? Because people unconsciously tend to get influences from the internet and think Asian women are the weakest and submissive and clean your plates and pick up your laundry. I just don't want those ads to use one race and underestimate just to make a stereotype, because there are still a lot of Asian women out here who are on their own and are set for the rest of their lives. Like, you thought I was a sucker For this kind of stupidity, just don't. Hashtag no. Hashtag hilarious. Which, let me say, yes, this is absolutely hilarious, but we are definitely laughing at you, and here is why. For me, the sweet justice, going back to this ad, is this. The reason she's seeing this advertisement is because the ads are always catered to what you're searching for. So she has been searching for a successful American guy to date for a single serious relationship. And that's why it's showing up. When you're always giving over your data, when you're accepting cookies and whatnot, this is letting advertising companies know who you are. They know she's an Asian woman. They know she's Japanese. She didn't see that advertisement on coincidence. They have the same kind of advertisement for black women seeking white men, for white men seeking black women, for Russian men seeking Latina women, for Latina women seeking black men, for Latina women seeking white men. They're all out there. She's just so caught up in her own world and miserable in it that she has decided to make herself a victim, all within the realms of her insanity and ignorance. When you see things for what it is, it's really funny because you just realize, you know, she's kind of dumb. So to answer your question, yeah, this is why you were targeted by this ad because you're searching for successful American men to get in a relationship with. This part here is hilarious because people unconsciously tend to get influences from the internet. So basically, stereotypes. Makes me want to gag in my rice bowl from an Asian girl. So when stereotypes offend you, then they must not be allowed on the internet. But when you're allowed to make jokes about gagging in your rice bowl, that's okay. Because talking about throwing up in a rice bowl as an Asian girl, like, come on, that's a stereotype, and you're trying to play it up to be funny, which you failed at. So when she's not being selectively racist and hating men for pretty much no reason, I think this is my favorite part. So you think Asian women are the weakest, submissive, clean your plates, and pick up your laundry. So let's see, as an Asian woman, what kind of image are you putting out into the world with your Instagram? Let's take a look. But before we do that, I just want to show you guys a quick look at my daily to-do list just so we can clear some things up. Here's a little perspective for you. All right, let's move on to some of the photos and see what we got here. All right, feeling content in the ocean breeze. I really like how this picture encapsulates the ocean and the breeze and her face. Clearly, this photo is just showing the ocean's greatness and really a photo of substance here. All right, and then here we can see hashtag beach fashion. Right, we get to see her taking a picture of herself in the bathroom. You know, not trying to fulfill any stereotypes, not sexually objectifying herself, just being a strong, respectful woman. Again, here we can see how she's definitely not showcasing herself as weak or submissive or anything sexually, suggestive about this photo. She is actually exercising right there. She just happened to take a break from the hard exercise. As you can see, she's wearing the state-of-the-art exercise pants and exercise leggings, and that is about a 5 pound dumbbell she's got in her hands. So she's a very serious gym goer, and this is really why I respect her. And this photo here, you can clearly see Hawaii. I think the center of the photo perfectly shows how the Hawaiian sun hits and distributes shadows on the body. Very awesome Hawaiian sun. And definitely nothing sexually suggestive about this. If you find something sexually suggestive about this, you're probably just a white male and a very evil person. I think this photo really does it for me. As you can see, hashtag Mother Nature, ice cream cone, whale. Those are all visible in this photo. As you can see, it really encapsulates the beauty of Hawaii. I have no idea why people would even think of her to be submissive or to kind of sexualize her for her Asian nature in any way. The last five photos we have seen that are on her Instagram, they are clearly just showing that she is just a strong and independent woman, and you know shame on those people for producing that ad. It's just a true abomination to society and humanity. And it's just men holding her down and keeping her back in life, really. But in all seriousness, just because she is doing those things on her Instagram doesn't necessarily make her a bad person or immoral or whatnot. It just reminds me of this clip from Dave Chappelle's stand-up comedy.
You are not a whore, but you are wearing a whore's uniform. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so that's the video. Dumb, manipulative, both. I'm gonna have to go with both on this one. She's kind of dumb in the sense that she doesn't really know how ads work and how the internet works, even though there's a small privacy case going on right now with people getting their data sold from a small website in the United States called Facebook. It's run by this guy. You may or may not know him. His name's Mark Zuckerberg. You may or may not have heard of this case. You may or may not have received a few hundred emails in the past couple of days about it as well. But in case you didn't know. So, kind of dumb, kind of manipulative in the fact that, she tries to spin the whole situation to like this victim narrative, which is pretty hilarious and kind of shows that she's basically a little alone, unhappy because, if you take a look at the screenshot, it's at midnight that she's posting this, and usually women who are in a happy relationship, they're not up at midnight making angry posts at the world. They're usually with the guy they love, thinking about what they can do for the guy, how they're going to spend the time, imagining the future, children, family, puppy, cat, relationship, all 9 yards. Anyways, so ultimately, I'm not making this video to attack this girl. I'm just making this video to make you more aware. Like, if you see somebody out there, like, claiming to be a victim, just look into it. Do your research. Know what you're talking about before you start emotionally vomiting all over the place and just making everybody else's life miserable, because life is already hard as it is. I'm here trying to sort things out from the relationship angle by just giving you the truth. That's it. So the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid Skype session. That is the fastest way for me to help you. Man, woman, Wookiee, Wampa, whatever you are, I can help you. All you have to do is go to my website, click on the Skype coaching, and then send me an email to the email address on the screen right here. We have a 1 hour talk. If it's your first time, I'll give you unlimited time, and we'll sort out your situation, no matter what it is. What are you waiting for? What are you putting off? Are you getting younger? Are you getting better? I don't think so. Time's just running out for everybody. So the quicker you get this situation in your life handled, the more you can move on and progress as a human being. So that's me. I'm Jonathan. Thanks so much. Subscribe, check me out, click like, and I will see you next time.